simple as that. You keep them moist, you keep them well planted, just like that.
Okay, so Freesia.
A bit more compost.
Cool. Hi folks, I'm in my garden again, as you know. My favourite place. One of my favourite places in the world, I have to say. I'm loving it every day. I have a delivery that I have to share with you. But before I do, my darlings, let's get to the nitty gritty. My fragrance of the day is Forever and Ever by Dior. And this has beautiful aquatic jasmine and loads of freesia. Especially on a like calm sunny day, like there's not much wind, but it's just a lovely light air. It's lovely to wear. Okay, so let me show you. People are coming out in their garden, so you might hear like my neighbours chatting, so I hope you can hear me. Gosh, it's so beautiful and sunny today. I'm gonna have to put my shades on. It's really sunny. My shades are all the way from Mexico and they're broken, but I love them. I love the colour and I couldn't find this colour again, so I'm always going to wear these. Now, let's see. It's really light. 25 freesia bulbs and tuberose. As you know, like my garden diary series is going to explore fragrance from flowers, so I'm connecting both. And I thought, do you know what, some of the fragrances that I have so much freesia and tuberose, so why not purchase them? So I have, and I can't wait to plant these. I need to plant them now because I am going to lose the time and they won't bloom in time for summer, so I'm excited to plant these. And some other things that came. This is like a water pressure spray, which is really good to mist your flowers with. You can put insecticides, you can put fertilizer. It's also good for washing your windows too. And I have a lot of roses and I can see some bugs trying to destroy them and I'm not having it. So I need to dilute this into this and give it some treatment so they can bug off, basically. So yeah, I'm really excited to plant the bulbs. My daughter's going to come down in a minute and she's going to paint a butterfly that's in my mother's memorial garden, which was given to me by a friend. It's a metal butterfly and we just have to paint it and renew it every year because, you know, the weather just wears off the colour. And we're going to play Twister later. We're determined. It's Good Friday tomorrow. Let me just put this umbrella down. Yeah, it's Good Friday tomorrow, so I'm really excited. And it's Easter on Sunday, so it's a lovely time for me and my family to worship and celebrate and give thanks to God and just spend time with each other. Well, we have to spend time with each other. We're in quarantine at the moment, but you know, it's just nice to connect spiritually with our Creator and be thankful. I'm in a kind of like 80s mood today, so I want to wear like really bold colours, so yeah, so come on guys, let's get planting. I've finished tidying up the most part of our garden. I think we're just going to paint and refurbish my daughter's treehouse. It's kind of going to be like a decorative piece for the garden. It's still stable, like you can go inside, but we don't have any little ones coming to visit us as frequently as we used to. So I've got this beautiful like pink wisteria plant that's gonna, I'm trying to kind of like train to grow and go around it. We'll see. Yeah, so sorry like the crossover conversation, I hope you can hear me, but yeah, everyone's out. It's like Easter time, people are excited, people are like breaking the social distancing rules. People just want some vitamin D, so they're out in their gardens having a good old chatter. But yeah, I must get on. So I've got to choose a planter and plant these freesias and the tuberose. I can't wait. Wow.
You know you gotta sit by me. Soon as you see a text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting.
So 25 freesia bulbs. Oh, they're actually really light. Wow, light and soft. So I'm just going to stick my finger into the soil and drop. Mimi, out of the box, darling. That's not for you. Oh, Mimi, my bulbs are in there. Oh my gosh. Mimi, my bulbs are in there. You have to come out. Oh, Mimi. Mimi. Oh, can you get another box for this cat because she's... Mimi, I need to get my bulbs. I need to get my bulbs. Yeah, but you have to get strict with her. Excuse me. Look at her. That's very naughty. Out. My bulbs are in there. Out. 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 Come on. Oh, she's obsessed with new boxes. Mimi, go into that box. I put my bulbs in there. You have to get it out. Look, there's another box there.
I mean, if you put her in the box, she doesn't want
that box because it's not new anymore. Box to box transfer.
There you go.
No, because you're telling her she can go in it, she don't want to go in it now. Yay!
Wait.
Yay! Thank you. Gosh, you naughty cat, naughty kitty. $25 Freesia bulbs, and they're going to smell amazing, aren't they, Mimi? Aren't they? Come under the shade, Mimi. Put the plant marker there so I know. Don't forget. Cool. Just gonna cover them up and water. Oh, put the umbrella up, Zai, to keep yourself cool.
Oh, Mum, I'm perfectly cool.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is so funny. Boo! Peekaboo, Mimi. Nice shade? Okay. The sun is super duper bright. My goodness. Right. Now let me talk tuberose. Tuberose. I'm so excited that I'm going to be planting tuberose. I mean, it's not that expensive. I think it was like £5 for, I think I've got 5 in here. Polianthes tuberosa, the pearl. Right, let's talk tuberose. Right, let's find out some fun facts about tuberose. Oh, thank you, darling.
No problem.
This is... look at my baby. She loves her mama. And she brought me a heart dish. You want some?
No thanks.
It is so hot today. It's beautiful. Right. Right, I found a website where I'm just going to kind of look at tuberose facts, right? So it says, let's go to the beginning. Tuberose is a popular cut flower in different parts of the world, including the United States of America, China, France and India. The bloom usually opens during the nighttime, giving that delicious fragrance and wonderful colour of white. So I have to put the tuberose, so when the tuberose blooms, I'm going to put it near to me, like near the seating area, so that it will smell really beautiful. Because oh my gosh, because my goodness, you know the amount of perfumes that I own that have tuberose. It's one of my favourite white florals. That's really interesting that the bloom usually opens during the night time. I didn't know that. Okay, so what else? So they usually reach up to 45 centimeters in height. The rich and sultry flowers bloom at night and become very noticeable because of the distinct sweet fragrance. The scent will soon fade out when flowers are cut from its plant. However, the beauty and elegance of the bloom remain noticeable. So it's such a good cut flower. That's going to be really lovely, and it blooms midsummer. I'm not sure where I'm going to position them, if I should put them in a planter. I might put them in the planter that's on my arch actually. Right, what else? The history of tuberose. It originates from Mexico, and it has a botanical name of agave, amica. But its common name is tuberose, and it's derived from the Latin word tuberosa and the French word tuberose or tuberose, which both means swollen. Tuberose means swollen. Okay, there's a lot of history. Tuberose is a flower symbolic of wild pleasures or passion. For the Victorians, this flower was a symbol of voluptuousness and love. And it's ideally useful for bouquets, especially for weddings. I've heard that actually you can use it in cooking. Tuberose is a very potent fragrance. It's very beautiful, really strong. Okay, so there's quite a few varieties of tuberose. You have Mexican tuberose, which is a common heirloom variety with single white flowers. Double pearl is a double white flowered hybrid form with a touch of pink on the flower buds. That's what I have. And yellow baby has lemon yellow flowers on the dwarf plants, and that grows just 10 inches tall. Do you know what? There's so many facts. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's used to cure illnesses, diseases. It's used in cooking. This plant is going to make me very happy. Okay, now let me just open it because I want to see the bulb. So it's wrapped in some type of shaving of bark or something like that. Look at that, really rustic and pretty. Oh, this is this is the root, I'm presuming. Look, tuberose, I'm waiting for you. Now listen, when this tuberose blooms, that's when I'm going to do my perfume notes. You know, within the garden diary series, I said to you that I'm going to be talking about how we connect our flowers, plants, herbs, fruits with perfumes. And so basically, seasonally, when the bulbs bloom, I'm going to then talk about the fragrances that we all know and love and complement the conversation about the flower itself. But I'm going to plant these because I really want these to bloom in summer. I cannot wait for that evening fragrance. I'm so chill today, like beyond chill. I just don't want to do anything. But this is when you've got to put the work in. You've got to put the work in early spring, throughout the whole of spring, so that you get a lovely flush of colour that lasts all the way through mid-spring, end of spring, all the way through summer to autumn to winter. You just basically work hard so that you can just sit back and relax. This is where you do your weeding, your pruning, fertilising, plant your bulbs, and then you can literally chill. Can't wait for that. Let me top up. This is a YSL lipstick. You know, I've told you it's all about garden glamour. And this is Rouge Pour Couture, number 52. This is so 1980s Malibu. Like, it's annoyingly bright, and sometimes that's what I like. Bubblegum, coral colours. And darling, let's just top up with a little bit of Forever and Ever Dior. Plenty of Freesia in here. Jasmine. And nutmeg. Well, I'm going to plant 3 tuberose bulbs in one planter, and then I'm going to plant 2 in the ground. I'm going to kind of do an experiment, and I'm going to plant the tuberose next to the roses on my left where I sit, and I'm going to plant the tuberose in the container that holds the arch in the garden. And let's just hope that they bloom beautifully. I'm so impressed with my daughter. Cyan, that is just gorgeous.
Thank you.
Wow. This Monarch Butterfly is very symbolic. That butterfly represents my mother's memory, and there's a story behind it. When my mother passed away, I was looking for something symbolic, something to make me feel that she was present, you know? When people pass away, sometimes you just want a sign, a symbol, just to make you feel that everything's going to be okay. And it was in early spring, or before that, it was really cold, and then suddenly it was just a sunny day, and the children were playing outside the front of the house. And as they were playing, this beautiful monarch butterfly came and was playing with them, and we don't see those butterflies around here. So I was like, wow. And it wouldn't leave. It was just there dancing with the children as they were playing. And I thought, I wonder if this is my mother coming to say hello. Symbolically, you know. So as I stood there, the butterfly came right down to my feet. And I was like, whoa, 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 I need to get the camera. And I said, if I get the camera, this butterfly is going to fly away. But it didn't. So I went inside the house, I got the phone, I came out to record it. It was still in the same position, and I bent down to record it, and it stayed there. Then it fluttered out its wings, and there was a shadow of a heart on the ground, and then it flew away. But the thing is, ever since then, this butterfly has always made its presence, whether we've gone on holiday, whether I'm lost somewhere in the world, or just, what would you say, Zayed? Like
she's watching.
Yeah, it's like
checking over her.
Yeah, it feels like my mother's just like saying, I'm still here, don't worry. And it's just so amazing that I've been able to capture, every time we see this butterfly, I've been able to capture it, and I'll share that with you.
antennae this way instead of up.
Why?
So they would have that kind of effect. That look kind of bug-like. I don't know. So,
Yeah.
so do you remember when you were like, oh, that looks so nice? And I was like, yeah, but wait till after. I used the black lines as a little template.
It looks like it's messy. So you remember where they are?
I can see them because they're that dark. So
and
then
obviously
I
it's
paint
symmetrical
over
now.
it with the orange, so then I can do it neater.
Oh, okay. So you're doing it quite thick. That's clever. Wow. Very creative and talented. I love that, Si.
Thank you.
Right, let's get an update. Cyan, that's lovely. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. Acrylic paints are amazing, aren't they? They really
are.
pick up the colour. That is gorgeous. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Come over now, let's plant some seeds together. So I've planted the tuberose in here, and the eggshells are going to provide really good nutrition for the baby seeds. So let's just fill it up. Get some soil, and then just basically fill up the tub and the eggs really gently. And then the little egg trays. Cool. So these are quite thick. These are quite spessed, you can hear them. And the sweet pea, I think, are just for the sound, they're quite thick, aren't they?
Yeah.
They might be big seeds. So we're just gonna seed them up. So we'll put the package in to wherever we're placing the seeds, alright? Where do you want to put the sunflowers?
I think they should go in here.
Okay, cool. And then I think we need another tub actually for these. What do you think, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so how many are in here? Sweet pea 35 on average,
50 on average.
and 250.
What?
250 seeds. And always check the expiry date so that you know that they're not dud seeds as well. That's another good tip. 2023 expiry, 2022, 2023, yeah. Because if they're expired, they probably won't grow. Okay, so I want to teach you something, right? Recycling is really important. So this is an old milk jug, and I poke holes in it by melting a corn on the cob holder. Yeah, and I do the same with an old Chinese takeaway box. Just poke holes in it, fill it up with soil, put your seeds in, and that way the birds don't peck at the seeds. And you know, it's your bit for nature, just like recycling and reusing. Put it over then, come on, cool. Put the lid on and shake it. Give it a good shake, good.
Well, it's actually nice and even.
Nice and even, yes. And then we put the seeds in. Maybe those ostrich feather ones, because there's so many. How many were in there?
250.
250. 250 seeds. So we'll just like sprinkle them in there and hope for the best. So silly. My daughter's just making me laugh. Right, basically we run out of battery, so trying to be really quick here. So Sweet Pea here, she's going to use her stapler and pin it. Oh,
Stop, don't make me laugh, I can't balance.
there you go. Right, come on. Good job. Excellent. And we're going to water them, and look, netting is needed, because I tell you what, the birds are going to have a field day with these seeds.
A complete field day.
This is actually our plant hospital. Plants are born here, plants come to die here, plants come to get
saved here.
Cool. Right, let's get the net in.
For realsies.
Move that out of the way.
Hook that around here.
Yeah. Good girl.
No.
Brilliant.
I like that one.
Come here, baby.
Purple, I love it. Why is it purple?
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers, darling. We didn't get to do the pest control.